What's up, Negative Nation? Welcome to Negs Live. It is 10:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful state of Indiana. Welcome. Welcome to the broadcast. It's so super good to see you on this Tuesday morning. I'm going to go ahead and just say it now before we get into the first video. I'm going to get it out of the way. Fucking trigger warning, bro. I never offer trigger warnings, but I would like one before this because, wow.
Swing. Good morning. Merry day after Christmas to all of you. Can you hear me okay? I feel like my volume's low. Casper. Excuse me. Good morning, our panda of perpetual pondu. How am I? I'm doing great. I will say, though, I am starting to come down with the crud that afflicted the rest of the family. Pre-Christmas, I woke up at some point last night and I was like, holy crap. Here we go. So anyway, I took some medicine. So we should be okay. Hey, Nikki Rev, I see you up there in the chat. Impervious Cat, Catherine PEI, Bethy, Liz, Tina, Emotional Support Muffin, Fauntleroy. These ass-kicking ladies always help me wake up and get on with my work day. Glad we can be of service. Emo Runner, Terry, Emotional Support Muffin, Teddy Pig, My Bear, Elizabeth. Oh boy. Glamour Mayhem, Jenny, Danny Jean, Catacorn, Skilly Willy, whatever. Lisa Simpson, Angela. Good to see you, Angela. Angela, today is going to be a treat for you, girl. Ham Hat, hello. Teddy Pig, did I say hello already? I think I did. Sleepy Jean. Addicted to Cold Brew, Perpetual Pondu, Fifi 48, Capricorn, Ari, hello. Wake Up Maggie, Sky Fairy, good to see you. Your whole family has the crud. You called in sick today? Grr. Hey, Tanya Smith. Merry Christmas to you as well. Pink Warrior. Michael. Merry Christmas. Tanya Smith. Poggy. Hey, Poggy. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Cricket. Christy. I hoped Kaya would take the heat off this stupid fucking fight between... listen. Either way about it. Makes me know, never mind. It's totally fine. Look, I was born for this shit. Okay? This is not my first rodeo. For those of you from the OGDC, no. All right? Lubricated Eagle, nice to see you. Hollow, thank you for the swords. So I was visiting with my kids and grandkids last week for our Christmas together. And my grandson was really sick. He had the crud. Had to put him on breathing treatments. And I don't know. I guess for some reason I thought that he wouldn't get me sick. And since I wasn't here when they had it here, that I was going to escape it. And no, it's definitely coming. So it's fine. It's fine. You know what, though? I am thrilled that that I started getting sick right after Christmas, bitch, as opposed to right before Christmas, because as you know, I have a history of ruining Christmas with my illnesses. So it's totally fine. I don't see any of my moderators in the chat, but just so you know, I'll just go ahead and make the announcement. I have removed all moderators from my channel. Don't take it personally, anyone. Obviously, how could you if I remove them all? But I removed all moderators from my channel. I can moderate my own chat. Missing Mimic, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for the swords. So I'm not going to be, I don't think I'll be live super long today. I have a lot to catch up on. Today is my last day of vacation, so I am back to work tomorrow. So I did spend the morning this morning kind of cleaning my office because it was literally ransacked from Christmas and I just could not function until I cleaned it up. So you just had a Christmas party. Nice. All right. So I know, I don't really feel like there's a whole lot of need to address any of, the bullshit that's been going on. Good morning, Ratatoothy. At this point in time, I don't really have a whole lot more to say about it. It is what it is, As far as I will address this though, just because I think it's so comical and I can't help myself. I think it's so funny that there's this one girl in particular on the Twitter. Her name's Katie Sutton, and it's so funny because she was such a fangirl over the summer, and she was in my DMs and everything. And all of a sudden, she's going on the my case and pulling up my whole 30 plus years of court history in the state of Indiana, as if she has uncovered some, like I don't know. I don't know. It's weird that anyone thinks that Sam was trying to keep this hidden, and now that her, and it's so funny because they're calling it my rap sheet. But it's like it's all civil except for one item. But anyway, whatever. To that though, all I have to say is it's not new news. It's all old news. It's not being hidden. I've not been hiding from it. I've not been hoping every day that I wake up that nobody will find my civil and criminal court history, and like it's not a big deal. As a matter of fact, if you've been around a while, you know that I've actually reviewed my entire my case court docket history on live more than once in my life, in my internet career. So, I mean, it's whatever. Have fun, have at it. Don't care. It is what it is. Well, thank you for your contribution, Wiki Girl. It starts out you're a bitch. Well, I might be. It's fine. Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad though, those that have not been around for a while and were not aware of my extensive court history with the Indiana court system. I mean, I'm glad that got some excitement out of it, and it was very exciting. Oh, look. Um I guess what I have to say for those of you who are, super excited and wetting your panties over discovering at this late date my case, you're welcome. I feel like that was my early Christmas gift to all of you who had never seen that stuff before. So you're welcome. It's the least I could do to provide you, obviously, hours and hours of entertainment right before Christmas, bitch. So you're welcome. All right. So when was it? I don't remember what day did Mandy and Sean go live. Was it Saturday? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think it was Saturday night because I didn't watch it while they were live. But the next morning, Sunday morning, which was Christmas Eve, one of my Christmas gifts to Yapa was to clean our closet. God, because it just, everybody's closet's get out of control, So that was one of my Christmas gifts, was to clean and organize our closet. So I did that Sunday morning, and I was listening to Mandy and Sean while I did it. And it was an absolute fucking banger from jump. And I'm really excited to watch it with you all. Mandy and Sean, you'll be pleased to know they have a theory on the whole. I don't know what that was. They have a theory on this whole issue, and I'm really excited to watch that with you all because it's fucking hilarious. Hey, Sleepy Jean, thank you so much for the super sticker. Glamour Mayhem says, I have 3 mugshots when I was 18. Who cares? It's all in the past. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, there was a point in time in which my Twitter profile picture was my mugshot. Like, I don't care. Yes, I was a poor piece of crap. Yes, I've had a lot of civil cases go through the Indiana courts for one reason or another. Yes, I've had several evictions filed against me. Like, what of it? The only person I rag on for being a poor piece of crap who's getting evicted is that fucking Arabia, and she's got that shit coming. So don't care. Melissa, thank you so much for joining memberships. We do love our basic Betties. Tammy D, thank you for gifting 5 Sam Tevler memberships. Bless Dutchy, whatever. Katie Cakes, Jenny Tay, Leah, and Tanya Smith, welcome. Welcome to memberships. Excuse me. My throat's really being affected. Sorry about that. Okay, so listen. We're not going to watch the whole live stream, but there were just a couple of parts that I wanted to watch with you for pure comedy. So we're going to do that. Where is my, here we go, share stream. Okay, hold on. There we go. ATX and Tomahawk, talk about it all. I think I'm gonna leave it like this, not go whole full screen because I do kind of want to see the chat. Yaba says, also, I'm pretty sure I was the first person who dropped your records. I've been new. Yeah. And it's so funny because like that same person who is putting all of my case records on Twitter also has that 1-minute clip that this bitch right here has from that video where you dropped my records. And it's like, you're literally posting the video where Yaba dropped my case records literally back in 2017 while simultaneously saying that yeah, Yaba must not know about this. It's just funny as shit. It's great anyway. Hey, Lindsay with an A. Good to see you. Good morning. Criminal. Yes, I'm a criminal. Listen, I'm a former criminal. All right. As of last Monday, December 18th, my one misdemeanor criminal conviction has officially been expunged by the courts. So, just like Ron's. Just like Ron's was. Hey, Principal Todd. Good to see you. Maritza's live. Good to see you. Fifi, hello. All right. Oh, but hold on. Wait. First, what I want to do, will it follow me? I think so. Yes. All right. I wanted to, is it this one? Yes. Okay. So before we start the video, I just want to look at this with you guys because I was fucking cackling. Hey, DG. Good to see you. Misanthropy. Good to see you too. Missing Mimic. Hello. Okay, so this was Mandy's community tab post yesterday. Merry Christmas 2023, Sean and Mandy. I told you guys. What do you see here? What is this? I told you. She took faux brick vinyl contact paper and plastered it to the wall of her modular. Hey, Guppy, good to see you. Like, I'm not knocking a modular. I'm just saying, this is a modular home. You can tell from the walls. So when you stick contact paper to this type of wall, isn't that going to be a problem when she goes to remove it? I don't know. But I also, besides that, I think that's so tacky. Like, this is their living room. This isn't, and by the way, don't they have isn't that like a 3-bedroom modular? You got a 3-bedroom modular, and why couldn't you turn one of your bedrooms into your little recording studio? And then you can do all the stupid shit like sticking vinyl contact paper to the walls in your little studio room. No. These jackasses have this out in the middle of their house in their living room. Look how tacky that is. I would absolutely die. You recognize that paper from Dollar Tree, K. Petty Higgins? Yes. No shade at Dollar Tree at all whatsoever. But I'm glad that you said that because now we know the quality of the contact paper. That's some shit. That's great. That shit's never coming off. And if it does, you're going to tear the wall all to hell. So I love that for you. They are entertainers, Samantha, right? Clearly. Hey, Pizza My Pizza. Nice to see you. Family Dollar sells it too. You need to restream that Yaba video with your court records while flashing your pretty ring of the camera. Teddy Pig. She's taking the drywall with it. And yeah, that was my first thought. So anyway, I thought that was the case when we were seeing their little setup. But you know what? I'm curious because see how this is a corner? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me pull the thing up. Okay. So this is a corner. And I love how in this particular live stream they didn't get the frame right so you can see like the edges where she didn't get it. Did you run out of faux brick vinyl sticky tack paper or what happened? What is this? I'm confused. But yeah, so do they have more than one area in the house that she has plastered faux brick contact paper onto the walls to try to get like the lighting and the angles just right or what? No, it doesn't go to the ceiling. No, look, I'm going to go back to their community tab post. See, this is what I'm confused about because I see that obviously this is a corner. Okay. But you can see in this picture, the curly sign is not on like the corner. It's not on like the wall to the right, like it looked like in the live stream from Saturday night. So they're obviously moving the sign around. But like this piece of contact paper is all on a flat wall. So do you think that she wrapped it around the corner here? Because like I think the corner is behind this tree. I don't know. Yeah, obviously the sign was moved, but like, is it just this area that she's put this contact paper and it wraps around to here? Because I think this wall behind the tree comes out some. I'm not sure. I mean, it might be an old picture, but there's a Christmas tree. It can't be that old. I don't know. The Christmas tree was photoshopped in. I don't know. I think they moved shit for the new photo to make the new photo look better than the room normally looks. Oh. Well, anyway, about it. Yeah, but you're absolutely right. A green screen would have been cheaper. It would have looked better. You wouldn't have destroyed the walls in the modular, but whatever. Hey, Persephone's Pomegranate. Good to see you. Stephanie's JK. K-Buns. Hello. Look at all you Johnny come latelys. Oh my God, you're waking up from anesthesia? Glad you made it through, Christy. That is not a fun time. I hate waking up from anesthesia. Dev Kitty, 2 different fonts for their names. She always does 2 different fonts. And then for some reason, she really likes the neon ampersand or whatever that's called. I don't know. Anyway, I just got a kick out of that. And then I got a bigger kick out of the background in their live, how they didn't see. I think this is where the wall. No, because that can't be that big of a corner. Girl, I just got to know. And don't worry, I'm sure Mandy will answer it because she won't be able to help herself. Maybe you could take us on a little tour. I know they've done a house tour before, but Mandy, maybe you could just kind of take us on a new tour and show us everywhere that you've affixed this faux brick contact paper to the walls of your modular. We just want to see. You're serious? You think that's an old pic with the tree photoshopped in? Really? Hey, Nikki P. Good to see you. Nikki P., you're coming in a little late, so I just want to let you know I did make an announcement. All moderators have been removed from my channel, except for Yaba, of course. Naturally. Anyway, let's go to a live chat replay. This is from Saturday night. God, look at that. 2 days ago, 869 views. I mean, you know, it's whatever. Oh, you know what? I haven't looked at the comment section yet. Let's look at the comments before we do anything else. Tammy D, thank you so much for gifting 5 more Sam Tefler memberships. K. Petty Higgins, Pizza of My Pizza. No, I can't get you tickets. Maritz's Life and Stephanie's JK. Welcome. Hey, Carrie, I see you. Oh, hail no. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's look at the comments real quick. I'm just curious. Merry Christmas. Funny. Don't care about that. Oh, look, it's Clara Frank in the comments. Hi, loves. Great shirt. Sean with a red heart. What is Clara Hondra Frank doing in the comment section of Mandy and Sean's live stream on their channel? Is she not aware that Mandy and Sean have chosen the bodega? They are square with the bodega. Are they not aware that Mandy and Sean have been taking pot shots at Ron and Clara's business? Did nobody tell her? They even took a pot shot at Ron and Clara and their little Temu business in this very stream. Teddy Pig says Clara is still bodega. What? I mean, that is just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. That old bitch is trying to win them over. I hear she's making she's taking grabs at former support group members. I love that for her and for them. Desperate for friends. Dude, I mean, Mandy and Sean, I don't think they've come right out and like named names, but we watched, I know you guys, I know us together here on my channel, we watched a live stream where they were taking direct hits at Ron and that store. Wow, I love that for you, Clara. And look at this two-faced backstabbing rat bastard of a bitch, Mandy ATX hearting the comment. You guys know good and well that you have been welcoming Tragic in your chat and that you have been taking cheap shots at Ron and Clara and their business. I love that. In fact, hold on, let me screenshot her. I never, ever want to forget this. There we go. Boop, boop. All right. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hey, Shaner K. Good to see you. Let's see. Okay, this is St. Elmo's Fire 550 saying Social Security and SSD pays on Wednesday, the week of your birthday. If birthday is the 5th, first Wednesday, 11th, second Wednesday. When did that start happening? My ex-husband is on Social Security disability and he gets his pay on the 3rd. No matter what day of the week it is. I don't know. Anyway. The reason why though that St. Elmo's Fire said this is directly related to something that Sean spoke on that he was dead ass wrong about, and I can't wait to get to that part. She learned nothing from her loss to Hussey. That's right, DG. She sure didn't. Hey, Stephanie C. Thank you so much for joining memberships. We love our basic buddies. I don't have a criminal history and would be mortified. Also, coming live and reacting to others is just classless on your part. Why is me doing what I've done for 6 years on YouTube classless on my part? I don't know. Anyway. Stephanie C, thank you so much for joining memberships. Oh, that's okay, girl. Sometimes the memberships be falling off. Shaner K, we did. Thank you. I hope you and yours had a wonderful Christmas as well. Hey, Kirby Furby. The 3rd or the 15th is when SSI or SSDI comes out. Yeah, I know my kid's dad gets his pay on the 3rd of the month. Always has. Your mom's always the 3rd Wednesday? That's so weird. Okay, so maybe SS or I don't know, whatever, and I really don't care. All right, back to you, Mandy and Sean. Look at this. This is Mandy recreating her wedding look. Why is it 13 seconds in already? I don't know. Carrie, she's doing much better. Thank you for asking. I'm the one going down with it now. Because of what you've done in the last few days. Oh, thanks, babe. All right, here we go. Back to you, Mandy and Sean. Oh, wait. Why is the chat? I don't know. Excuse me.
Usual. It's not in the right place.
Let me turn the volume up. Okay. Look at her.
We were just like talking and
It is
chatting
in the corner.
fun.
Hold
Like,
on.
we're late.
Oh, that's the volume. Shit,
So today,
hold on. It is in the corner. She does have multiple places throughout her house where she has affixed Dollar Tree contact paper to the walls of her modular home. This is fucking great. Hey, Tally. Good to see you. Good morning. Glad you're here. Yes, Guppy, it did. Look at this. This is definitely a corner. And the picture in their little Christmas post was definitely not a corner. And this is not the same wall. Neither one of these are the same wall that we saw in that picture. Because this is definitely just like a corner piece. And what we saw in that picture, no. So is she literally just going around that fucking modular with rolls of Dollar Tree faux brick contact paper and just slapping that shit up on the walls? Because they can't figure out a halfway decent recording area setup. I don't know. Social Security payments typically occur on the 3rd of each month, as well as on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Wednesdays of each month. Oh, wow. Thank you, my Lenta. Hey, Sharon S. Thanks for coming in with the swords. Yeah, you can see the edges. This is great. Legal Weasel says people are so desperate to stir shit. We're watching Chicken Bitch. Keep up. Wasn't there also like a shelf or something that hung over her head? Yes. Yeah, she took that down. Okay, left side of the wall looks even better than the right. And like you can see the seam, which I mean, I get it. Like it's probably impossible to, line up the seams of faux brick vinyl contact paper from the Dollar Tree or even the DG, but I don't know. Why didn't she just get a green screen? That's what I don't get. Why not just get the green screen? How much is a green screen? I guarantee you all the money that she spent on this contact paper and the money she's going to spend repairing the walls when she pulls that shit down, she could have got a really good green screen for way less than that. Whatever.
Usual.
Not our problem.
It's not in the right place.
I can't believe she thought that this was going to cover it. I can't believe she thought that this was going to do it. I love it. I fucking love it.
We were just like talking and chatting, having fun. I was like,
Merry
oh, we're
Christmas,
late.
Sharon.
So today, I'm bringing to you my ratchet nails. Did you? Oh, he got them. Sean, is you're like sore?
Yes, I got my Georgia hat on.
It's the battery's low. We're always
Wait,
2%.
I mean, just you can plug that in, though, right?
I could. Hey guys,
You had 2%, Mandy. Shame on you.
but it's the iPad. So we are a little bit late because well, no, we were late for a valid reason.
Yeah.
Not that anybody gives a
Look,
shit.
if I sit next to you, then our sign is there. But the brick looks good.
Karen had a really good.
He said the brick looks good. First of all, can these two dumb fucks not sit down in front of their setup before they go live to see that they can't get, that obviously their brick is falling short? Look at their faces. I can't wait till we get to the part where this motherfucker tells me that I'm tired. Look at this. The nerve of you. You could have come up with anything. Okay. There's a plethora of things you can say about me and my appearance. And I may be tired and I may look tired. I am a 47-year-old overweight woman who has a very busy life and is under a great deal of stress. Okay. I may look tired, but that's just not something, Sean, that you should be handing out. All right. I'm just saying. It looks like a comedy show setup. Oh my God, Carrie, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like open mic night at the Comedy Bone, at the Funny Bone. I think that's what it's called, the Funny Bone. He looks like he's half dead. Where's Tally? Tally, where did you go? Tally said that she thinks that he's being poisoned, that Mandy's slowly poisoning him to death. And I told Yaba that. And she goes, that's not poison. That's not what's going on. Sean looks like this because of the USPS. Because he's a 50-something-year-old man on his third marriage to a drug-addicted lunatic and working 80 hours a week at the United States Postal Service. So there's that. Missing mimic. Oh, arsenic. Yeah. Sean, you look like you're about to slip into a coma, sir. Andy Oak, is he still at the post office? Last we knew, he was still at the post office. But if you recall, these two have spent the last couple of months trying to execute this creature's brilliant plan to get him, to extract him out of the post office. They came up with this great plan that a couple of months before Christmas, Sean would start complaining about his neck hurting, his neck and shoulder hurting. So they were going to get Sean on short-term disability through the holidays so he wouldn't have to work the USPS during the holidays. And then during that time, Sean was going to be applying for and interviewing for new jobs, a new job still within the federal government, because Mandy does require that her husband be employed by the federal government. That's just a requirement for her. I mean, this girl is dependent down to the DNA. She is a DNA dependent. He's retired from the military, so she can no longer be necessarily be an active duty military dependent, although he is retired and she depends on those benefits. She's a federal employee dependent. She doesn't care what the fuck Sean does as long as he's getting his check from the federal government. Ain't that something? Anyway, I digress. So that was their master plan, to get him on short-term disability, hopefully get him some surgery done on his neck. And thank you so much for the super chat, Jasmine, as I appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. Mandy was pretty fucking sure that they would be able to get him under the knife before Christmas and get him on a solid disability whilst searching for a new federal government job. Lush Papaya says you should explore your own criminal history on stream. That shit is extensive. First of all, recognize the difference between criminal and civil. Thank you. Second of all, I've already done that more than once. Sorry you missed it. Anyway, so that plan backfired because they went to the surgeon. They got in with the surgeon, and what plan? Yeah, what a plan. They got in with the surgeon, and the surgeon told him that he didn't need surgery. He just needed some physical therapy. So that kind of blew that out of the water. So yeah, Sean was stuck working at the USPS through the holiday season 2023. So I'm pretty sure he's still there, to answer your question. Long story short, he's still there for now, but they are still working on getting Sean the fuck up out of the USPS. Mandy's not going to give up. Hey, Rose, good to see you. We did. Hope you did as well.
Good idea. Karen's idea was to move it higher, and then it would, look at this. I could change the filter and everything if I wanted to.
No,
we never-
you
do
don't
it.
never use filters.
No, I don't want to cancel the stream.
No. Do you want to? You want me to?
Well, how do I make it go out of that? See, I can't.
Here.
Why is she always fucking with it? Number one. Number two, why are they still streaming from a phone? Why? Hold on. Nikki P says, I stand by thinking he got in trouble at the USPS due to your complaint and asking of questions. They may have told you nothing, but it didn't mean he wasn't reprimanded. He's been talking about leaving since. Yes, he has. He has. He knows he's on thin ice. Look at that face. Look at that mug. Excuse me. She so desperately wanted him under the knife to get his pain pills. That's another reason she wanted him under the knife. They both want each other on opiates. And they are. You can tell. She always seems loaded. Yeah, she does. Link Webster, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. We love our Rick's Renegades. We just had our last Christmas thing with family. My only question, when we taking the damn trees down? And back I go to the beginning of the stream. See you when you catch up, Link Webster. I think we're leaving our stuff up till after New Year's because, yeah, I just don't see in the schedule or we're going to be taking it down before then. So we'll see. Just got on. I thought that was DD up on the screen. They're beginning to look a lot alike. Oh God, Michelle, you're not wrong. And what's the one thing DD and Mandy have in common? Oh, well, they have more than one thing in common. You know, for those of you who aren't familiar with the lore, Mandy is the Trisha Hate Train community's Dee Dee. She swooped in and took another YouTuber's man out of spite, just like Dee Dee did. And then they're also, the other thing they have in common is they are also perpetually strung out.
Karen gives a shit. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, Nikki P, where's the missing chickens? Oh my God, I forgot all about that.
Maybe if I push this. Live shot. Either way.
Can
Someone
you tell
tell
her,
me how to
Rusty?
get out of this.
The freaking all of the internet.
Hey, Jude, it's good to see you.
The internet's burning, and we don't even know how to set our shit up.
I don't even know. Khaki, hello.
These two have been streaming regularly since 2019. Together, I mean. Prior to that, Mandy didn't do her own live streams, but she would go on panels. Sean was married to fucking Trisha, okay? Who was literally live around the clock 7 days a week. And still, these two cannot figure out how to set up a fucking live stream. I think it's great.
Hello, Khaki. And, oh, she's catching us up with who's there. Because
Someone
I
had the
can't
chickens
see.
for Christmas dinner. My daughter made a chicken. Well, she made a ham, and then she made like a roast chicken because she didn't want to do a turkey.
I don't know how. That's what I'm trying to do. Watch.
I don't know how. I
Get
don't
that
know
thing
how.
right down there,
You think that'll work? No.
Mandy.
I don't know how to do it.
What are they trying to do? We're a minute 52 in, and so far all we've done is listen to Mandy cry like a baby showing how to do something. What doesn't she know how to do?
I could.
How about that?
No,
Oh,
see,
no,
I told
no,
you.
no.
No, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
These two
Hold on, guys.
idiots.
Down.
You might be right about that.
No filter. Just hit no filter,
I tried.
and now slide it over.
Nikki P, surprisingly, it's a little wild because they have to get through me first.
It didn't matter.
It
Nothing I can
kinda
do.
does.
But I don't know what. I mean, I guess I could put like a. Choose that.
It's up here. Here, there's a chat.
I think my favorite food on the planet is rotisserie chicken, Catherine PEI. Look, whatever she did, it looks horrible. I didn't even notice that because I wasn't watching it the other day. I was just listening. Look at that change.
I could put like a. Choose that.
It's up here. Here, there's a chat.
That does not help anyone. Look at Sean. Sean looks like he's actually about 47 minutes post-mortem there. Holy shit. Look at that. Capricorn says Christmas decorations should come down on January 6th. That is the Epiphany / Little Christmas and the 12th day of Christmas. Really? Huh. I never knew that. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay.
Yeah, please. We need the filters.
Doesn't really matter. Hey, Andy, Stitchy.
Merry Christmas
Cool
Eve before
people here.
Christmas Eve. Hold on.
Rez. Hey, Alex.
Hey, last minute, Laura. Hey, Alex. Oh, look, I can't see Alex. A little bitch done blocked me on YouTube. Ain't that funny? Look at who's calling who tired, Mr. Curly, please. God almighty. Look at that. Oh, Samantha, you're tired.
Hey, oh, wow. Peg. Oh, wait, I still thought that said Peg. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. You as well, Rez. I don't look.
He
this
does
is the
look like
thing.
Mr. Magoo.
Watch this. I just
They
remembered.
did. Oh,
I did change it to a different. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We got it.
But I
Now,
remember.
Second thing.
What a stud muffin.
Do I need to get the plug for that for you?
No, we're gonna
We're
share.
just gonna go with
we're
this?
gonna share. It's kind of a cool little filter though.
Yeah.
We don't normally do filters.
What's up, guys?
So we were hanging out. We
Wow.
were hanging out with the in-laws. We got Chinese food. Who likes lettuce wraps? I know that that's like random, but they're really good. They're pieces of lettuce. You put the
Is she
filling in it.
serious?
I got red curry beef.
Well, you were not interested when it's wrapped in lettuce. You're like, nothing needs to be wrapped in lettuce. I mean, you don't mind lettuce, but
You look great.
thank you. So
You
do
do
you,
look
except
good,
you
man.
have your Dr. Evil eyebrow.
Nikki P says, I wonder who's going to steal him next. You lose him, how you find them. Yeah, Nikki P. And lucky for us, there's a short list and it's right there in their chat.
Do I?
He's got 2 eyebrows on each side that do Dr. Evil.
Well, what about if I do that?
They got Chinese food so they wouldn't have to eat Mandy's fruit salad. Hey, Duncan.
Let me turn this back.
So
y'all are here. These people are here, Sean, because we said we're gonna talk about everything.
we're gonna talk about
Not
when was the last time we were live? Like 14 days ago,
Something
16
like
days
that.
ago.
not you ratchet Buddha over in North Carolina. We're not talking about you. Don't nobody.
Who asked? Who asked? It counts. This counts. The answer to your question is it was 3 minutes and 49 seconds in before Mandy brought up Trisha. There you have it. Joss is the youngest with the most issues. You vote will be her. Rose, no, man. They got to have some money, honey. They got to have some money. They have to be able to rescue and support Sean financially. That is the requisite. So that automatically crosses Joss off the list. No, he'll go with an older woman if he has to. Now that he, because look, we've seen his first 2 wives, right? Jessica, I mean, they were married back when they were young. So I'm sure she was, she has a certain look to her. She looks like she would have been in a White Snake video back in the 80s, right? And then obviously you know what Trisha looks like. Well, now that he's kind of lowered his standards in the look and body shape department with Mandy, he's good now. He's crossed that line. He'll have no problems going with an older woman. It's going to be DC after she finishes with Matthew. I don't think Sean has that kind of time, and I don't think DC has that kind of time neither. Hey, Ashley Wilcox, nice to see you. DC. Duncan, thank you so much for joining memberships. We love our basic Betties. Mandy used to send Sean her husband's money when he and Trisha fell out. She bought him. LOL. It's true. You're putting $5 on DC. Okay, so I mean that's totally possible. Clara might skip Matthew altogether and go straight to Sean. Now that I could see. I don't see DC going through Matthew and then to Sean. Sean doesn't have that kind of time, especially not eating the shit that Mandy feeds him. The roller grill 6 days a week and the way he slugs those energy drinks. No. He does not have time for Clara to get through Matthew first. He just doesn't. Oh my God, Sky Fairy. Those emojis are the best. Hold on. Clara and Sean sitting in a tree. I love it. Oh, wait. Sean's not getting in there. Anyway, who do you think Mandy's going to end up with? I think Mandy I think we might. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if. I don't know. Do they have? What's it called? What's that called? Alimony in Georgia? I bet they do. I bet Georgia's one of the few states that still have alimony. So here's my prediction. Tally says Mandy will find a girlfriend. No, she won't. This is my prediction. My prediction is that, because Mandy gets like $1,500 a month from Brian, her first husband's retirement. So she'll always have that. And then I think she's going to end up with alimony from Sean. So that will secure her financially at least. And she doesn't have to work ever again. So I think Mandy will end up with Matthew. And the reason why I'm going with Matthew and the reason why I'm saying that I think Mandy will settle for just being financially supported by her two ex-husbands and go with Matthew, who cannot do anything for her financially, is because Matthew is a junkie and Mandy very much needs to be with a junkie so she can be a junkie as well. Tori, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. We love our basic Betties. Better late than never. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays. Comfort 1970, welcome. Glad you made it. SARS Beth, hello. Mandy will end up dying alone in a treasure suit. No shit. Point of order. Well, I don't know if that's really a point of order. Anyway, just pause real quick. Oh, wait. Teddy Pig says, but he's not military. It's fine. He's a junkie. So, I think that'll trump it. I really do. Okay, listen, I just want to point something out though real quick. I have literally, I went like until, I think I made it to like yesterday where I was not going to subject myself to whatever was being said on the farms because it was Christmas and I was with my family. But anyway, I did see something last night while I was scrolling through there where for some reason the farms have decided, I mean, they're just outright lying about shit and it's totally fine. That's what they do. But I just find it weird that a couple of the farmers, kind of the main ones, are saying that I had asked for the farms to put Mandy's docks up on the farms. And that was that I had made, that was my personal army request, that I wanted the farms to put Mandy's docks up there, and my personal army request was denied. When and where the fuck did I ever ask the farms to put Mandy's docks up on the farms? Are you fucking kidding me? I've doxed Mandy and Sean myself, like, and I do it regularly. I have doxed their parents. Hello? I mean, isn't that what doxing is? I mean, I talk about Mandy and Sean from Dawsonville, Georgia. Sean works at the USPS in Dawsonville, Georgia. We've talked about, his mom, his dad. We have visited the Altrusa USA Facebook page. I think their Twitter page as well. Yeah, they've doxed themselves. Their whole names are on their channel. The reason we know Sean works at the USPS is his stupid-ass third wife told everybody. What part of a dox of a fucking Mandy did I need to go on the farms? Explain that to me. So you do care what the farms thinks about you, LMAO. Is that what I said? Or even indicate? I really don't. I mean, I don't know where you got that. Like, I was just protecting my peace by not going on the farms to see what they were saying about me over the Christmas holiday. It doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. Like, it doesn't hurt me. I have been drugged for filth, exposed, doxed, lied on the internet since 2016. If that shit bothered me the way that, the way that these people think that it does or should, I wouldn't still be here. Like, don't you think I would have packed my toys and left the internet by now if this sort of thing bothered me? It doesn't. It doesn't. Anywho, where were we? Oh yeah. So anyway, I just found that funny that they're saying that I had asked the farms to dox Mandy, that I made a personal army request that was denied. And give me a fucking break. Never happened. But I think I don't know. I just think it's comical that they're even saying that. Just because it's obvious, you know? It's obvious that, like, what, I don't know, whatever. It's fine.
Care about you.
Well.
Don't you do your own thing.
There were some people that are in your chat that I might bring up.
Yeah, you
Because somebody has said, we'll get to it, that there's somebody that's acting like they're in the military, some kind of saying they're special forces or something. And a few of you over the last week or two have said, hey, Sean, what says you about this person? So I'll just kind of give my opinion.
And Sean's like, I say I'm a Navy SEAL.
Who said that?
No, I said that's what Sean says. I'm a Navy SEAL.
I don't say that. That's
no,
my whole
but I
point.
mean, that was why I was joking.
Yeah.
Like,
God, that was the best shit right there. I didn't even catch that yesterday or Sunday when I was watching it. Sean, that was your wife making a joke. Look at him. He's mortified because that joke was absolutely fucking stupid. And Sean would never claim to be a Navy SEAL. And she looks mortified and humiliated because she knows once again she's made an ass not only of herself but her husband as well. It's fucking great. Hey, Batata. Hey, Kalari. Good to see you.
there's a few things that have been.
Hey, at the end of the day.
Have been like wow, they went there, which was surprising. One of the the first one that I want to talk about, it is you, Samantha, because Samantha, you done pissed some people off. I know you really don't care, like you don't, but when your girlfriend, what part of your girlfriend saying that she didn't want a fundraiser did you not understand?
Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to the person who held the fundraiser? I'm okay. Yeah. What part of Yaba saying that she did not want a fundraiser did I understood it? Mandy and Sean understood it. That's good. That's good to know. If Mandy and Sean, all the way in Dawsonville, Georgia, who aren't even a part of this community, if they also, if they saw that message very clearly on the internet, gosh, you would think that almost anybody would have gotten that message. Interesting.
Because she made that pretty clear on the Twitter.
Oh, did she?
And you participated in it anyway, and now it's all hit the fan.
So that's what the opinion is, and what she just said, like kind of an explanation. First of all,
I love it. Anytime Mandy says anything, whatever she says or how she says it or how she explains it or how she presents it is never good enough. So Sean has to mansplain it for us all. I fucking love this. This is great. Tell us all about it, Sean. Mansplain it for us. Tell us what your wife meant to say. Clear it up for her.
Sam, you're tired.
Yeah, you need to take a break.
You're tired and you're fucked up. Take it from a couple people that used to be your friend, that you used to listen to.
Hey, just
you're tired.
You're tired.
And your shit isn't sticking.
Well, and the thing is she kind of had to, once this whole thing blew up about the fundraiser, I'm pretty sure that, can I call her the missus? Or they're not married, so it's not the missus, the wifey?
It doesn't even seem like, have they broke up lately on the internet?
Not
lately. Okay.
But I bet she said, you smoke as much as you need to smoke. Get is there as you need to get, and get on there and eat shit.
Hey, Josh.
Because you freaking you had to eat shit, and you weren't good at your damage control. Yaba was right about fundraisers never go well. When you're talking about a large sum of money, they never go well.
They don't.
When something happens and it hits the fan, so she's got Hussy on that ass. She's got Yo Mama, which I don't know a lot about. Yo Mama's on that ass. Belinda's on that ass.
Fundraisers never go well. That's true. We know that. Mandy and Sean knows that. Plenty of people know that.
The Belinda thing is what I want to talk about, because Hussy is Hussy. Hussy is,
Nikki P says, Negs put up a post talking about people better not do fundraisers for this tragedy if they don't want to be treated like him. And Yaba said she'd never want one. Yeah, it's not like that message wasn't put out there.
I wouldn't.
Yet.
He's a clown, and he'll always be a clown. First of all, you guys remember on the 4th it was was it a couple weeks ago when Hussey was like flashing $100 bills, and and it's like, oh, he's flashed these $100. I looked straight at Mandy. I said, it's the 4th of the month. All the welfare got paid out.
And retired.
Dude, welfare and retirement may have gotten paid out, but you know what else got paid out? DC's settlement with Hussey. Like, she's in your comment section. Are you not aware that DC had to settle with Hussey and write him a big fat check? You really thought that Hussey was out there slanging his disability money? Those were the hundos he was dropping after the very public settlement of his slander and defamation case against Clara? Wow. Yes. You two are just absolutely the most credible YouTubers in the YouTube sphere.
Retirements.
Retirements,
we could
pensions, disability, welfare, SSDI, all gets paid out. And Hussey's over there flipping $100 bills like he just had the new patent or whatever. It's the 4th, bro.
We all know.
Everybody's got a.
Why is nobody in their chat reminding them that DC cut Hussey a big fat fucking check to settle the defamation lawsuit? Nobody in the chat is like, yeah, well, DC did have to give him thousands of dollars right before he started slinging hundos. Nope. They just let him sit up there and sound dumb as fuck.
$100 bill here and there.
Well, the thing, okay, so part of, because I did listen to, because when she's not talking about us or my, what's between my legs or something, I do listen in. So she was doing.
You guys hear that? She has admitted that she does listen to my streams. Hey, Mandy girl, glad you could be here.
In the stream about Belinda.
I wonder, Mandy, do you feel dumb as fuck when you watch me and I am pointing out how absolutely fucking stupid you and your husband are? Do you feel stupid?
It's between my legs or something. I do listen in. So she was doing the stream about Belinda, right?
Hey, Nelson. Merry Christmas.
To do some, I got to unblock Belinda because I couldn't see what she was saying in the chat, but I could hear what was reading. So Sam was like, don't act like I didn't slip you juicy information into your DMs while you were live.
I sure the fuck did, ungrateful bitch.
Don't act like I didn't give you talking points. Why would I do that if I was jealous of you? Because A, you want to keep your hands clean about certain things.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Really? Really? That's still. That's funny as shit. This right here, as stupid as you fucking look in this still, Mandy, this is how stupid you are for what you're about to say. This right here, this is how fucking stupid you are. This is perfect. There's a reason why your face contorted to look like this. Because what you're about to say is the most stupid fucking shit that's ever been spoken on the face of the planet. That's why you look like that. And look at your dumb fuck of a husband sitting there next to you. Chook, chook. Here we go.
And B, your girlfriend puts you on lockdown about certain topics.
And certain
pertaining
people.
to Ron. Yeah, when you've done too much. So nobody thinks.
Really? Since when has Sam Tevler ever had a reputation on YouTube to want to keep her hands clean about certain things? I pretty much have a reputation of going balls to the fucking wall. To my detriment. Clearly. Look at my sub count as of late. Wait, where's my hold on, where's my creator studio? Let's see. YouTube studio. Yeah, I've lost like 500 subs in less than a week. To my fucking detriment. It's fine. This too shall pass.
That is like, momentous. You are jealous of anyone who gains numbers quickly.
That's
it doesn't have anything to do with.
Yep. Sam can.
These people really think that I'm sitting here taking note of other creators and their sub counts and keeping an eye on their fucking sub counts. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, okay. Okay, right.
Talk to whoever and get them to do her bidding. But as soon as anybody has a little bit of a come up, you're just not allowed to. She's going to turn on you. But going back to when the tragedy happened, with Yaba, she said the whole time, I am not going to do a stream to raise money for this.
I
We
do
got
not
this.
want.
Right. She said emphatically, if you guys remember, that
Oh,
he took
emphatically,
care
huh? She said emphatically, did she?
of them
Good to
in
see you,
his,
Nick Art.
you know, right, that he was taking care of him, took care of the kids and all that. And, you know, and the reasons why that she loved him. He was the father of her kids. So she was not going to do a stream to raise money because they didn't need to do it. And I looked straight at Mandy, did I not, and went, oh no, that is not gonna fly for Sam. If there's money on the table,
Yep. If there's money to be
if
made
there's
off
money
of
to
a
be,
thing,
and it doesn't matter
that's-
about love, it doesn't matter about respecting anybody, including her own partner. So
I know, Lisa Simpson. Who knew? I was in my closet Sunday morning cleaning it out, and I hear them say this, and I was like, wow. Like, I did not have Mandy and Sean coming on YouTube and backing us the fuck up on my bingo card. I just didn't. I was shocked. Shocked. I was like, wow. So you mean to tell me Mandy and Sean got that message loud and clear, but somebody who allegedly, supposedly felt as if they were friends and close with us didn't hear that? Interesting. I know, right? Here, let's hop it back and listen again.
and I looked straight at Mandy, did I not, and went, oh kids. And the taking care of him, took care of the kids and all that.
Hey, Dill
And
Pickle Nugget.
you know, and the reasons why that she loved him. He was the father of her kids. So she was not going to do a stream to raise money because they didn't need to do it. And I looked straight at Mandy, did I not, and went, oh no, that is not gonna fly for Sam. If there's money on the table,
Yep. If there's money to be made
if there's
off
money
of
to
a
be,
thing,
and it doesn't matter
that's-
about love, it doesn't matter about respecting anybody, including her own partner. So, and about 10 days later, Belinda says, we're gonna do a fundraiser. There it was.
Hey, hit me,
I'm
man.
telling you right now, that's Sam working with Belinda behind the scenes, and Yaba is oblivious to it.
Yeah.
That's why what's happening now is happening now. Yaba didn't want that to happen. Sam's like, oh no, watch me work. Let me, you know, make some money. With blatant disregard for Yaba's wishes.
Just
so
did it anyway.
It was no surprise that Belinda went ahead and was going to do this stream anyway. And I'm here, you know, if I'm lying, I'm whatever. That caused some
He can't even say it. If I'm lying, I'm whatever. Because he knows he's fucking lying.
problems
Yes,
for
Alex.
Yaba and Sam right there.
Yeah.
They disagreed. And you see that eventually Sam's got to fix it. You know, Yaba's like, fix this. I don't know how they're doing, but
Hey,
they're
Jocelyn.
definitely not working together. I'm talking about Yaba and Sam like they had been. There's no kind of collaboration. There's
I like to
Anyway.
think if it hit the fan, I swallowed that sideways. You would go
I just want to make note. This is on live chat replay over here, their chat. And the chat really does not engage with what they're saying. I find that interesting. Look at that still. That's another one. I'm gonna make myself a little photo flip book.
go on with me to eat shit publicly.
yes.
I mean,
If there was something that we did together or we had a
Jocelyn, I want to say, hey, sweetie, I saw you.
That's right. We're a couple, and that's the one thing that also has to steam Sam is that we're solid. You know, first of all, we're not going to do anything against the other one's wishes. It just doesn't happen. And
I'm gonna let that one go for now.
if something like that happened and she needed to eat shit about something, I'd be right here with
And
her.
I've had
Hey,
to.
Mac.
I
Right.
can't think of anything off the top of my head.
And vice versa. If I've had to sit up here and eat shit for something that I said, she'd be right here next to me.
Yeah.
And that just doesn't seem to be the case with them.
Well, I'm the other thing that
That's because you really have no life. Your wife is unemployed and she babysits chickens and stalks your ex-wife on the internet all day. We're busy, both of us, all right? Especially the week before Christmas. I mean, I had a trip planned already for Christmas. Who has time for both of us to have dropped everything we were doing and do a live stream together to address what boiled down to absolute fucking nonsense? No, we don't have time for that.
Hussey said that Sam bought a $7,000 printer to make her prayer candles and shit.
I heard they had a $9,000 dog.
Yeah, something like and they have.
Sam bought a $7,000 printer to make prayer candles with. Does that even sound? Does that not sound absolutely fucking absurd, Mandy? When something like that comes out of your mouth, unbelievable. And a $9,000 dog. Who the hell has a $9,000 dog? This is so funny. See, right there, it's like maybe you could have gotten this theory off the ground that Sam was working with Belinda behind the scenes against Yaba's wishes, since Yaba made it abundantly clear she did not want anybody raising funds for her in the wake of her family tragedy. Like, you might have gotten that off the ground, that, oh, that was totally Sam. They were totally Sam with money. I was back and had Belinda do that anyway. But then you just come out with this shit. A $7,000 printer to make prayer candles and a $9,000 dog. I mean, you just destroy your credibility, you know? Anyway, whatever. Yeah, we call Jack the jackpot.
They sell electronic notepads with their dog's
With their
picture
dog
on
on
it. Do you want Sawyer's picture on an electronic notepad for $5? I mean, he needs a
Even if you did too fucking shit, because this bitch right here would never be able to figure out how to do it.
haircut, but look at he's
looked over at us like,
He's like,
y'all would sell a shitload of those.
I mean, don't
Exactly, Kalari, and ignore the 5-hour takedown you did exposing how neither of you were down for that shit. Even cane corsos don't cost $9,000. Tally, thank you for the reminder.
don't tell people that you're spending like large sums of money on stupid shit like that, and then think that they're not going to nitpick your every single thing that happened in your little fundraiser. And
First of all, nobody said that we spent large amounts of money on anything. We most certainly didn't. Who came out and said we bought a $7,000 printer? Nobody. We posted Yaba posted a picture of me posing with the box when it was delivered because we were so excited. We were excited for all of you. Because we were going to be creating a lot of awesome things with that printer. Okay, if you think that we invested in that printer simply to make merch, I mean, that's your simple-minded problem, not ours. But we didn't say how much that printer cost. We didn't get on the YouTube or the Twitter saying how much that printer cost. It was some nosy rosies out there in the chat, in the audience, who looked the printer up and discovered how much it cost and started talking shit about it. I've been looking at printers for months. Go back and listen. Yep, that printer was financed and had been in the works for months. Like that's anyone's business, though. These people are acting like you're on the beach smoking crack and getting tattoos. Exactly. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta find something real quick. Hold on. Yeah, since you guys are going back and digging back over the last 6 years, go ahead. Go back. And listen, we have been talking about that for quite a while. How we had new things coming. Yaba even announced that she was discontinuing her current merch line. It was all because we were getting this new equipment. And yes, that motherfucker is financed to the teeth, as is my Honda, I'll have you know. I also saw a screenshot of someone saying that Yaba bought me a new car. Absolutely not. That motherfucker is financed to the gills. But I love her. I call her Holly Honda. Anyway. Ugh, gross. When did you say you were retiring the old merch? I don't remember, but I remember you saying it. And it was absolutely before you took 2 weeks off following the untimely passing of your kid's dad. It was definitely before that, because it most certainly wasn't during the 2 weeks that you were off. How's that sleeve coming along? What sleeve? What are you talking about? They're mad you guys are making money on your all side hustle when they broke and working at the USP. For one, do a little bit of research. You guys want to do research on that fucking printer? Go ahead. Do some research on that printer. You guys have the make and the model number. Why don't you do some digging around and see how long it takes to get one of those delivered after you make the purchase? Okay, that printer is not something you go online and you punch your little debit card number in and you make your little purchase and it shows up, the Amazon truck drops it off at your front door in 2 to 4 business days. Absolutely not. You have to wait weeks and months after making the purchase for that motherfucker to be delivered by freight. Okay, it's a whole ass process and it's a whole ass thing. Hold on, I gotta put my sweatshirt back on. Didn't they spend like $10,000 on a chicken coop for a rental property? Why are they nitpicking? Yeah, like you guys know the date of the passing. You guys know the date that the printer showed up. I mean, it is absolutely just not logistically possible for that printer to have been purchased post-passing. It's not. We waited a long time for that motherfucker to arrive. We have been talking about it for a long time. Anyway. Yeah, they're backward. Matter of fact, the first place we were talking to about getting one of those printers, if we had went with them, we wouldn't have got it until mid-January. So, Dixie Norma says, did you write a check for it? Didn't Yaba just say earlier in the chat that it was financed? Even if we did, what does it matter? Is it so far-fetched a thought that Yaba and I together, with all of our, various business ventures, that it's completely just, beyond the realm of possibilities that we saved $7,000 up over the past, however long? No? Unheard of? All right. They finance a chicken coop. Oh, you finance a money maker. Exactly, last minute, and Laura. And thank you for pointing that out. That's what that printer is. It's a fucking money maker. You can print your own money with it. Obviously, not literally. But everything you print out of that joker, makes money for you. So go ahead, talk shit about our printer. Don't care.
Apparently, she says they use some of the money to go to a water park. Now, it was months ago. It wasn't this.
Okay, because that was funny what Hussey said. He's like, what water park is open in December, or something
it was
like that.
It was like, that was, so anyway.
See, this is why I call people like this the simple-minded majority. It was an indoor water park. And it wasn't, I forget which one they were saying it was or whatever, but like we literally said where we went. It was an indoor water park. And we literally were there for 2 days. I just don't understand why that's even been talked about, but whatever. I mean, literally whatever.
We love that for you, girl. We love that you're getting it from every angle. And then you posted some random tweet that I got sent to me because you've had me blocked since you created the account.
Yeah.
It said that.
Oh, speaking of which, I got my, I can't say my original Twitter because it's most definitely not my original Twitter. Oh, I wonder if Daddy Elon would give me my original Twitter back. Do you guys think he would? Anyway, the last Twitter that I got suspended right before this one, what's it called? Oh, I think at Teflon Telfer. Anyway, I got it back. Sure did. And Jack cost $800, not $9,000. Yes, I probably should have adopted, but it is what it is. He's here. We love him, and he's perfect. I mean, Jack needed a home too, regardless. And to clarify, yes, Jack cost $800, and it was to have him couriered. I think it was $300. Was it $300? To have him couriered. He was not shipped. He was couriered. Look it up. Like there's services where it's kind of like, yeah, he is a mixed breed. He's not a full Frenchie. Anyway, it's kind of like Uber or DoorDash on steroids, where you like it's just like DoorDash or whatever. Like there's an app and there's drivers who are on this app, and like I don't know how to explain it. I'm not the one who did it. She did. But you basically like go on this app, and like these drivers will place bids on transporting whatever it is you need transported, right? So it was this, I actually have video of the day that Jack was delivered to us. I have the car pulling up in front of the house and everything. It was this lovely elderly couple. Well, not elderly, but they're older. Anyway, they're new retirees, and like this is what they're doing with their early retirement days. They literally drive all around the Midwest delivering various things, whether it be a pet or it could be anything, like literally anything. Like if you buy something, even off of like Facebook Marketplace, like say, I find something on Facebook Marketplace that I really want to buy, but the seller's, 6 hours away. You can go on this site and, make a listing that I have, say you want to buy a printer from somebody 6 hours away and you really want that printer and it's super cheap and it's a great deal, but you can't drive a 6-hour round trip to go get it. You go on this site and you're like, hey, I got a printer I need picked up in Columbus. I need it delivered to Louisville, and they make bids on it. Yeah. So, I mean, whatever. Lisa, the ones that are what they call a blue color, they want crazy money for. Oh, yeah. So anyway, Jack's not a full-blooded Frenchie. Harlow's not a full-blooded Frenchie. I mean, they're not $3,000 damn dogs. They were not shipped like fucking cargo. They weren't sent via the USPS like chickens or whatever. Meg the artist, listen, I'm not going to sit here and answer questions about why we didn't adopt a dog versus purchasing a dog. Those are personal decisions, personal reasons, to each their own. Are we really going to sit here and condemn every motherfucker that's ever paid for a dog? Like, look at your little friends Mandy and Sean here. You think Sawyer was a shelter dog? No, he wasn't. So shut up. Not you, them. Yeah, I mean, we wanted a Frenchton. We wanted 2 Frenchtons, a boy and a girl. That's what we wanted. That was our preference. Like, I talked about Asher quite a bit extensively over the years. My dog Asher, the one who was kidnapped, and then I got her back. And then now Wendy from the Dr. Phil show has her. I mean, she wasn't a shelter dog. Why? And I've never, ever, ever, because I had Asher when I first started YouTube. I've been on YouTube the whole time Asher's been around, and I purchased her. I financed her. I've never once had it thrown in my face that Asher was not a shelter dog, that she wasn't a rescue, that I purchased her. But now all of a sudden it's an issue. Get out of my face. I don't want to hear it. I just don't. I mean, our 3 cats are rescues. Do we not get any credit for that, since we're going to sit here and, mark down our little tally marks against Yaba and Sam because they purchased their dogs? We rescued our cat, so I figure it balances out.
You were saying this too shall pass. This is like nobody gives a shit, Sam.
I mean, it's like this is
what's gonna pass.
This is the thing that I say when people come to me about Sam. Sam is the queen of the sewer, right? Mm-hmm. She is in the sewer. She has to see. Yes, she has to drag you to the sewer to get on her level. Most of us understand at some point. We're all here because we like the drama. We like to swim in the sewer and whatever. But then we get up and we freaking clean ourselves off and we go do other things in life, right? We just
I was speaking in general, Meg. I'm sorry. I thought I clarified that.
Jump out of the sewer. Sam ain't never going to jump out of the sewer. She is the queen of the sewer.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's why I've never, even for the sake of drama, have been in her chat. I've never taken her link to go public because she's the kind of person you need to shower after you do.
No, you've never taken my link, Mandy, because you know good and fucking well I would obliterate you. That's what, matter of fact, here, let's just do it. Here's a link for anybody who wants to come on and has something they want to say. Here's your little link. Nobody takes my links because, hold on. Oh, wait, I can't pin it? Why can't I pin it? I can't pin my own link? What? Hold on. Oh, wait, there it is. Pin message. Mandy doesn't take my links because she knows I'll obliterate her. Same reason anybody I've ever asked to take the link to discuss things or to debate will not take the link because I'll obliterate you. Hey, Wicked Crafter, good to see you. Also, when you gave multiple pets and kids, it's very hard to find a rescue that will fit within all those dynamics unless a puppy that can be trained. Who cares? Exactly.
Deal
Right.
with like that. She's that kind.
Hold on. I run a rehoming group on Facebook, but it's not our place to question everyone. They got the dogs they wanted. They're not being evil. LOL. Not directed at Meg, just anyone who would judge. Thank you for saying that.
Kind of slimy, and people can say anything. An indoor water park, say anything that they want to about our friendship or whatever. The other thing, I've told you guys, I don't check my DMs a lot. I don't go on Twitter, and I don't, and I'm sorry for that.
Exactly, Vitamin Water. Is Mandy acting like it's better to talk about someone instead of talking directly to them as a morally superior position? That's not making her look like she's a better person. Agreed. Hey, Jade, thank you so much for joining memberships. We love our basic Betties. Mandy will never panel up. She's a coward. Never. She will never take the link. That's why I have no problem putting it up there. I know she'll never take it. I wish she would, though, because Mandy likes to tell people that she won't take my link because all I'm going to do is yell and scream and talk over her. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Absolutely not. She knows I won't. She just says that as an excuse not to take my link. She knows good and well. I'll talk to her cool, calm, and collect, just like this. I won't overtalk her. I won't interrupt her, but I will dog walk the fuck out of her. And she knows that. That's why she'll never take my link. And that's fine. It's fine. We can just communicate this way, Mandy. It's fine. I found my, Yaba adopted Sam and rehabilitated after her criminal ways, so relax. Exactly. She was kissed by fire. I found my puppy along with 2 others running wild on a fishing trip and took her in. I've been wanting a dog for years, so I'm glad it worked out that way. Oh, that's so nice. You didn't catch a fish, but you catch dogs. A dog. No, but you will use actual facts, and she can't handle that. Yeah.
I'll try to be better, but there's just so much. But so many people have DM'd me and said, have you seen how many people are seeing like the real her, and that it's like, you know, the House of Cards. The House of Cards has been falling for a while.
It has been.
But love that for you, girl. And my cute little video that I made that showed when Yaba dragged the fuck out of Sam. Remember about
Kiwi Farms has it.
Kiwi Farms put it up.
Didn't Hussey use it?
Yeah,
Hussey use it.
Everyone.
Which is shocking. Yeah, everyone has it. Everyone's seen it. Yet there's still a question as to whether or not Yaba is aware of my extensive quote unquote rap sheet. Please, people, if you are going to drag my court history all over the internet and try to shame me with it, at least take the time to recognize and understand the difference between civil litigation and criminal. Thank you. Thank you for this PSA. Hey, Mushroom Destroyer. Good to see you. All 3 of your cats came from trailer parks. Our cats are from the streets.
Everyone's welcome to use it. It's in my videos. It was back when Yaba knew who and what Sam was. She still does.
And here's the thing.
She knows who and what Sam is. Right now, she's just so lovely.
You bet your ass she knows who and what the fuck I am. She sure does. And she loves every fucking part of me.
Bombed.
That's why Sam says stuff like the DC is dead. There is no DC, because people that were in the drama community remember this part of Yaba and Sam.
Yes, man, Alex.
Girl, the DC is dead, and you guys were never in the DC. You guys were the Trisha Hate Train community. How many times do I have to say this? Oh, Sean's gonna say something a little bit later that's gonna prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that what I've been saying all this time, that Mandy and Sean were never in the DC, that they were Trisha Hate Train community from day fucking one. It's gonna prove it. So let me shut up and let them keep talking.
Says they called Callie a scammer for much less. Yep, they love to talk about a stream when
that's right, Clary. Smart girls piss folks off. I know it.
It became known by them as the crisis stream when Callie was in need of help, and they still make fun of her. And it's like, what is different between what happened? Nako,
I love it when Mandy realizes that she's contradicted herself or she's completely fucking wrong, and she actually listens to herself talking. She'll stop in the middle and pivot, and she just did that. What is the difference? What's the difference? Did we get up on here and host a crisis live stream and ask people for donations for something that didn't happen? No? Well, there's the answer to your stupid fucking question, Mandy.
I love.
Hey, Bridge Brenda.
I've not seen you here before, but I've been seeing your comments. They're cute. I
Who
didn't
is
want you. Someone from Boyd that likes your little Santa,
yeah.
your Santa hat.
Thank you, Nico.
Listen to her, someone from Boyd. She has to say someone from Boyd. Love it.
Love it.
Look at their chat. Look at this. Their chat is not moving at all whatsoever. Nobody. And then look, they're talking about Trisha. They're talking about Paula. Nobody gives a fuck. Oh, incidentally, this Olivia, that was going to be one of my daughter's middle names, and I was going to spell it that way, but I didn't. Hey, Peapot Fairy.
Boyd is welcome here.
Oh, shit. Did you hear him? I coughed over it. He said, Boyd is welcome here. What a fucking fool. This is the face of a fucking fool. Boyd is welcome here. All right, dumb fuck. Boyd don't care about you neither.
Other thing is, I'll start it and he can, and we're not.
Arsenic Angel says, I remember when Mandy would make fun of Sean because he would refer to himself as the Hawk and reference his service as a combat veteran instead of just a veteran. So there's that. Excellent point, Arsenic Angel. Nice to see you.
I'm not going to talk about specifically what, Randy, it's your turn, what she claimed happened.
This I don't care about. So we're going to bop past it.
Quick, on the Sam member bear.
You know, the shit they say on and have to claim. I'm not even more about them than it does about her. You know, on anyway, we had.
Hold on, wait.
Wendy's
Nikki
like
P says,
stroking her ego.
Shut up. Nikki P says because he looks up to Traj like he used to do nags and Traj is in with the boy. Is he really? Not shocking at all. Mandy and Sean thinks that the Boyd is cool, and they think that you know, having one or two members of the Boyd coming into their chat gives them some sort of status in YouTube. And I just think it's fucking comical. Absolutely comical. The Boyd would chew them up and spit them out. They are fucking clowns. Oh, look at Sars Beth clarifying that. Boyd doesn't want Traj. Mark Terry wants Traj. Thank you for that, Sars Beth. Hey, RA. Good to see you.
You know,
the fuck is a Boyd? The Boyd stands for the bottom of YouTube, and it truly is the bottom of YouTube. But for some reason, these two clowns really think that makes him something special because not him, not Sean, not the man of their relationship, not Mandy's husband, has communications and spends time over in the Boyd. Not this asshole, his wife. His third wife is the one sleazing around the Boyd. And if you didn't know, let me tell you what, the Boyd is mostly men. Oh. What is your third wife doing sleazing around the fucking Boyd all the time, Sean? And then you're over here looking like the absolute fucking cuck that you are. Oh, yeah, the Boyd's welcome here. There, that's what makes you a cuck. That's how you're cucked. Right there. You've been asking? I finally explained it for you. That's your cuck. Your wife sleazing it around all those sleazy dudes in the Boyd. And you're like, Boyd's welcome here. You dumb fuck. Your wife's taking it up the butt from the Boyd.
Randy's like, you know, I forgive just about anything. And when he's like, oh,
while you're schlepping it at the USPS 80 hours a week, working yourself to fucking death, your wife is taking it up the butt in the Boyd. I love that for you.
Almost to a fault. And she's like, yeah.
Goddamn.
Oh, geez.
It's another one. So, you're welcome. I predicted that sin would appear on freaking Diane's channel.
That's a good point.
Taking it up the Boyd. I'm gonna keep bopping forward because I'm not interested in this.
Nico. I don't. Jane throw
like this. Randy is trying to. What Randy, you know, that it was persistent behavior is good. It's all good. A certain way. Diane's chat. Her side, like a true. And it was because of what sin she's trying to take.
Yeah.
A couple different.
I like
chats,
doing this.
If you
hold
would
on.
want one. Or,
I like doing this little bop through because I love letting them say like a word or two and then cutting them off. It's just deal with it. I love it.
For a couple different panels because we're a drama community. That's it. That
hold on, wait.
Randy, hear what you say, what you have to say because we're a drama community.
Okay.
That's what we want.
a drama community. I will give you that. Yes, you are a drama community. The Trisha Hate Train community is a drama community. What's left over of the OGDC over there in Randy and Wendy's chat, which let's face it, that's the only place there is any, remnants of what the OGDC used to be, is over there in Randy and Wendy's chat. Okay, fine. So they are a drama community. I'll give you that. We are a drama community. But the OGDC proper does not exist anymore. That motherfucker's been gone since 2020. So there, I hope that clears that up for you, Mandy and Sean.
But it was very important when Sin came back to give her side of it, that Randy
shit. I forgot I was supposed to be bopping.
At our friendship. She
Feelings.
says
I'm just impatient for PTSD. At the end of 2015 for a week.
Hold on.
Sounds like to me. I was like intensive outpatient. Who pays for that?
Oh, no. Sorry.
When I was inpatient, we would go for about 4 hours a day. Somebody's she was
and you had that the reason you had to come up with a reason, or again with the reason that if there were therapists to contact,
own your,
especially the prior that after she went on diet, when did you to get
what they would, what you have,
Yes,
if they believe that's what they want. Ostracizing some of these, and we know Sin, we know that.
got the Def Leppard.
Yeah.
He does want so badly to be OGDC, and so does she, and they just will never be.
Then he got Def Leppard.
Am I wrong?
I realized also when it's
did say actually, yeah, I mean she did. Yeah, I mean, as much as she's been full of shit in the past, it was very believable by it.
And she would announce the purpose that would what was to it to tell a drama community something
kind of point a finger at
Jesus,
another
hold on.
compliment to Randy's bullshit.
Most people have.
Man, Randy, you really fucking get under their skin, don't you, girl? They spent more time on you than they did me. Lord have mercy. Once again, for like the 26th time in my career on YouTube, I have got the majority of motherfuckers turned against me and trying to cancel me and run me off of the internet in shame and embarrassment for like the 26th time. And you spent like 6 minutes on me? Wow. And we're going on like 20 minutes on fucking Randy. I think my feelings are hurt just a little bit. Hey, Maggie Liz. Good to see you. And Thomas, glad you could make it. Merry Christmas. The fast-forwarding masks ATX sounding like her Windows 95 programmed itself.
There was a couple of you guys that were like, because you guys know.
Okay, here we are. All right, we're here. Jesus. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what it.
That person is a clown.
Yeah, and most of it is wrong information. Exactly, Faith Dragon.
We're able to. First of all, it's bullshit because you don't have people that you know.
Okay, hold on.
Forces or special operations.
Hope you had a happy Rage Miss Samantha. That's not nice. I had a very Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. I had a wonderful visit with my family, my kids, and my grandkids. It was fantastic. The only thing that sucked about it, though, is that it rained the entire time I was there. I mean, rained. And hello, it's the end of December, Northern Indiana. All of that rain, every single raindrop should have been a snowflake, but global warming. And it was warm up there. So it just rained and rained and rained. So that kind of sucked. But other than that, I mean, my grandson was sick, but we got him fixed up. And yeah, it was a wonderful visit. I really enjoyed seeing my family. Came home Saturday as scheduled. That's another thing I seen. They said that I cut my visit with my Christmas visit with my family short to race back down here to, I don't know, convince Yaba not to leave me or something. And the funniest part about it is that my trip up there this past week was actually in reality the longest amount of time I've spent up there since I moved in 2020. And I came home as scheduled. Anyway, came home Saturday. Me and Yaba went out Saturday after I got home and finished up Christmas shopping, got our Christmas dinner, had a relaxing evening at home on Saturday. We did diamond painting. We're both really into the diamond painting right now. So is Ray, and we sit at the dining room table and we watched Christmas movies, drank hot cocoa, and did our diamond painting. And then Sunday, Christmas Eve, like I said, one of my presents to Yaba was not only did I clean the kitchen or clean the our closet, cleaned it, organized it and everything, but I also redecorated our bathroom. Not crazy or not them, but like new rugs, a new shower curtain, some new towels, and then like those clear acrylic holders for everything. She really likes that look. So yeah, I did that on Sunday. So I didn't wrap all that stuff up and give it to her. I snuck it in the house, and when I was cleaning out the closet, then I cleaned the bathroom and put all the new stuff up. And then I put a red bow on the door, and I took her up there later and I showed her. She absolutely fucking loved it. And Tanis, thank you so much for joining memberships. We love our basic Betties. So yeah, that was Christmas Eve, and then Christmas was great. We had a great day. Everybody had a wonderful Merry Christmas. We had a delicious dinner. Oh my God, you guys should see. I did take a picture of my plate. It was fucking delicious. Anyway, so yeah, we had a great Christmas. Thanks for asking.
And because of that, I will
Dude, Bradley, the diamond painting is so much fun. But listen, you can't just get a diamond painting kit. You have to go on there, go on the Amazon and get some of the fancier accessories, the fancy pens, because the ones that come with them are just that really cheap plastic, and it's just nicer with the different pens. Is that what they're called? Pens? I have no idea. Anyway, can you make us some Ragemas stickers with that $20,000 printer? You got it, Lisa Simpson. Oh, a light board? You know what? I think Yaba did get a light board, but I don't think she uses it because you have to plug it in. And that's just kind of a pain in the ass. But you know what? Yeah, that might be helpful. The one I'm doing, I'm so mad because they're letters. So E and F are both shades of red. Drill pen, is that what it's called? Thank you, Mushroom Destroyer. Yeah. And so I was getting mad last night because I'm like, why would they make E and F shades of red that are barely distinct? The difference is barely distinguishable to the naked eye. And then I have to tell if that's an E or an F. Hey, my love of crafts. Nice to see you. It's been a while. Thanks for coming in with your swords.
Put people on the case, and I will make your life miserable.
Wait, Teddy Pig says diamond paintings remind me of the old light brights. They do, and I love them. And Yaba got Raylan and one of my grandkids the old light bright for Christmas. It's so exciting. Okay, I'm bopping it back just a little bit. They have cordless light boards? Jinx? All right, we'll have to look for it.
If you've got somebody that's claiming special forces or special operations, and because of that, I will put people on the case and I will make your life miserable.
Okay, so I'm sorry. We missed some of this and got off track. So what they're talking about is over there in the Church I Hate Train community, there's somebody over there who claims that they are former military. Is she still out there doing it? She's been working on her diamond painting for a couple hours now. It's a really cute one too. I'm actually kind of jealous of it because she's doing a stitch one and her little diamond painting pieces are like really shiny and almost look like glass, and ours don't. And ours are really big. Do you frame and hang? No, Carrie Ludwig, we're really kind of just getting into it. We dabbled in it a couple of years ago, but didn't really get serious about it. But I think these we will be framing and hanging. Thank you for asking. Did we ever hear about Bunny Pecan Pie? No, and thank you for asking. I have called her every single day for over a week now, and her phone goes straight to voicemail. And I don't really know what else to do other than, I do have her home address. Maybe I could write her a letter and mail it and ask her to at least check in and let us know she's okay. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll put it in the old snail mail. Tally says they're currently obsessed with junk journaling. Yeah, we were talking about that on the phone. You can't afford another obsession. No shit. There you go. Thanks for the swords. Love of crafts.
That's
okay, wait. Yeah, so anyway, so there's somebody over there in the Church I Hate Train community who claims that they're former military, and I guess they're going after Paula. And so Paula is that Jeremy's mom. So if you guys don't know who she is just Trisha's ultimate stalker. They've been in court together. She has threatened her. She's driven by her house. Trisha, she went live one day and drove, I guess, to the town Paula lives in and was like, meet me at Waffle House, Paula. So this Paula is like a major player in the Trisha hate train community, right? Well, so this person who claims that they have like are former military or whatever, and they're claiming that they're going to, I don't know, do whatever to Paula. So that's what they're talking about. And of course, Sean's talking about it for two reasons. One, it's the Trisha hate train community. It has to do with his ex-wife. Paula's a major player or whatever. But also, Sean speaking on it with some degree of authority because, as you all know, he too is a former military. Look at that still, baby. Are you looking? Look at that still, would you? That's a good one. Anyway, so this is Sean talking about this person who claims to be former military who has been threatening Paula.
Somebody that's claiming special forces or special operations, and because of that, I will put people on the case and I will make your life miserable. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. And I will say that.
They don't care about YouTube.
Yeah, that you don't use your military service, even if they were able to. First of all, it's bullshit because you don't have people that you know. You don't have any clout. Nobody should be scared that this person, was it Wrath or whatever?
Yeah, that's what it...
that person is a clown. A fucking clown.
Are they still around? Look it up, Alex. It's on Twitter. She has like, is she still post? I don't know if she's still posting.
It was about a week ago, and there was a couple of you guys that were like, because you guys know of my military background, they were like, what do you think of this? And at that time I said,
Nikki, I agree. Nikki Rev says he looks gray. He does. Yaba says, you're tired, Sean. And he is.
I don't know the legitimacy of their service or if they're veterans, but if they're using their veteran service as a means to convey or to...
Kitchen Witch says, I suspect Sean's military service was characterized as malingerer.
Say to any of you all to intimidate and say that you're going to use that service to employ people to make their life.
Oh, wait. Lumpy Space says that's Paula talking to herself and Sean is falling for it. Idiot. That's my theory. Is this mystery person who supposedly has a military background who's threatening Paula is actually Paula. That bitch is that level crazy. Absolutely. Hey, baby bop.
Life miserable. It's fucked up to do that. It's first of all, it's not true. It's laughable.
It's not.
Anyone that's spent any time in the military would look at that and go, that's some clown shit, yo.
And you could probably go do the 3 hours.
And Sean knows all about clowns.
3 days a week of therapy with whoever Randy's doing.
But
and you can work through. Probably wanted to be in the military.
But this is a person who doesn't know who we are, doesn't know the level of fuckery that we do.
Or does and is pretending.
Yeah, but
There, she just said it. And Mandy knows that for a fact because she's friends with Paula. Or they do, and they're just pretending. Exactly. Because what's this military person's name? I see people in the chat who are over there in the THTC who would know. Who is this person? So I can call them by their name. Anyway, it's Paula. It's Paula herself. And Paula is making an absolute fool out of these two dumb fucks. I love it. Isn't that something his friend Angelo tried? Just like that? Yep. Sure did. In fact, he's going to talk about Angelo shortly, but he's not going to say his name.
Typically, if somebody has an Avi or a name claiming some type of profession or claiming something, they're typically not.
Really, Gigi? Yeah. No. Yeah. Nobody, like, that's like, and if you have a Facebook like this, no shade or no assumptions. But when like people change their Facebook profiles to like, Matthew and Amy love each other, or Matthew and Amy, it's usually because one of them fucked up, and so they've united their Facebook. Now I know some people just do it like that, but that's what I'm talking about. That's when you have to air your profession on social media. That's not what you do. That's not, because nurses aren't saying they're nurses. They're not putting it in their username because they are a nurse. Doctors aren't putting doctors in their username because they
Not
don't
down in
need,
drama
they
community.
don't need, yeah, nobody is hanging out with us.
And so for me, or attorneys, the only
Except
stupid one we
Lisa
have,
Manning.
Lisa Manning. But for me, as somebody who did spend 23 years wearing the uniform, and I reap all the benefits of that, both from the VA and from the, from the federal government. It's my place. I went
Oh, wait, look at AK's. Oh, yeah, Matthew and Amy who?
to call myself a mandated reporter on it, but it is my place to stick a finger at that and call it out and say, that's some clown shit.
Remember when that
You know?
person tried to say they jumped into Afghanistan, and
Yeah.
you're like, nobody jumped into Afghanistan, did they?
Well, he was saying it as a conventional unit.
And they didn't jump.
All right, listen up. This part is important.
No, not the unit he said. Anyway, and it's
That's
funny
right.
because whenever I get into conversations with people, and it happens all the time at work, they claim something and then I come back with some facts about my
He says they claim something, and then I come back with some facts about my service.
service, and they know that I'm
Come here, baby.
I'm
here.
legit.
Yeah.
They just walk away. They just
Yeah.
fall into the woodwork. Because
Sean sounds like he's fucking delightful to work with and for. Look at that still. You guys notice how Mandy has been diverting to Sawyer? She really wants Sean to shut up about this. She really wants Sean to shut up about this. The whole time that he's been talking about it, she's been kind of trying to divert a little bit. Like she starts talking about things that are not connected. She really wants Sean to shut up about this. And one can only wonder why. Right? Right.
Yeah,
I don't know a whole lot about a lot of things, but I do know, like rank and insignia. I know unit orientations. I know where these units are. I know where they're from. Like, for instance, if somebody said I'm a blah,
Listen to this part so carefully.
blah, 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 I would just say, what unit were you in? And that should just roll off their tongue, the real unit. And you should know, and where's that unit at?
Okay,
And they should be
Karen.
able to tell you that, right? Because I know these things. And when they can't, right off the bat, like I could sit here and I could tell you chronologically everywhere I served and what the units were.
You can tell us chronologically everywhere you served and where the units were chronologically because you were there. You were a part of that. Yes, I agree. Yep, I'm following. I couldn't agree more. You're right.
It's not hard to do
Yeah.
if you're real.
And you don't have to make up that you did all of these things for your service to be.
That's another big
You don't have to make up that you did all these things and you were all these places. Interesting. Very interesting.
point.
Commendable. You don't have to be all of
Right.
these
If you
things.
served, you served. You're a veteran. Like there's been a couple people that have come onto this platform that try to represent something different.
Yeah.
I think that this person served in the military under some capacity and might even have worked with special forces units and whatever their job was. But there would be no hardcore special forces operations command person of any country that would come into a YouTube channel
And
like
give a
this
shit.
and say those things.
And
Does
give
that
a
make
shit.
sense?
Yeah, there's no
You
way.
do have people that have been in the military. There's a couple other names I could mention. I'm not going to mention them now that are in this community that always say that they use their military service and that's why the way they are. Like
All right. So where are we at? 35. Hold on. Because I want to come back. But with that being said, and, Sean saying how if you were there, you should be able to tell us what rank, what this, what that, chronologically. I can tell you that because I was there and I was a part of it, right? Okay, well, let's bop forward just 10 minutes into the future. We'll go to 46. 46-ish. All right. We'll come back. Don't worry. Listen to this.
different than it was when, but things change, people change, and
those of us who are still hanging out since 2016 or was it 2016 when there became a community?
something like that.
2016. Do you realize, you guys, that this is
Something like that. When was it, Sean? When was it? They're talking about the OGDC. For those of us still hanging out since what was it, 2016? When was it? Sean, when was it? He goes, Something like that. So if you were there and you were a part of it, wouldn't you be able to tell us chronologically? Wouldn't you be able to tell us when and where the OGDC formed? You would think. And I'm going to tell you right now, it wasn't 2016. Abso-fucking-lutely not. It was not. It was 2017. And I know that for a fact because I was there from day one in the OGDC. I wasn't off in the THTC with you guys, the Trisha Hate Train community. That's where you were. That's why you don't know when it was the OGDC formed. Same thing with, somebody claiming to have been in the military in a certain branch or whatever. Just like you were saying just 10 minutes ago, around the 35-minute mark, Sean. How if you were there, you would be able to say chronologically when, where, with what rank, what unit. Interesting. Interesting that neither one of you can say when it was the OGDC proper had formed, and you're wrong about your best guess. It wasn't 2016. Now I've answered it for you because that's a question they have quite frequently. It was 2017. All right. Where were we? Let's go back to 3552. Because now Sean's been talking about this vet person or this former military person for quite some time now. And we are going to see one of the cringiest displays of the dynamic between these two, between this husband and wife. And it's going to be the best shit I've ever seen in my life. Merry Christmas, Veronica. Nice to see you. She wanted G.I. Joe and got Mrs. Doubtfire.
They are like they're an analyst or they're whatever. And it's simply because they served for a couple years and they got out or whatever. I am perfectly satisfied with my career.
Yeah.
I mean, I am. It wasn't perfect. There were ups and downs, but I don't have any reason to come up here and say to you all anything about my career that's not true. I don't have to embellish anything. I don't have to say I did something that I didn't. I don't. I think that's what this person, it has done. I think they served. They might have been a year, 2, 4 years or whatever. And they wish they were some kind of something else. So this is a platform where they can come on and they can tell all of y'all that they did this. And they're going to name their YouTube account. That's the dead giveaway, like Mandy was saying. I think that's what that is for this person. And Gigi Marie said that she thinks that she knows who it is. I think she mentioned it in the thread that I was on too.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'd be interested to who it is. I'd like to call that person out.
Look at that. Did you see what I see? Once again, she is trying to deflect, distract, and pivot. As soon as Sean starts talking about wanting to know who Gigi Marie thinks it is, Mandy interrupts him, deflects, pivots. It's fucking great. Watch.
What do you do?
Who it is. I think she mentioned what that is for this person. And Gigi Marie said that she thinks that she knows who it is. I think she mentioned it in the thread that I was on too.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'd be interested to who it is. I'd like to call that person out.
Yeah. Can you he's like he wants something. What do you want from up there? I didn't mean to distract, but that was Sawyer Brown. He's getting a haircut tomorrow. I just had what is it that he wants off the table?
There's nothing on the table.
He's like, so thank you. Like there's a couple people, I'll let you see it, that are thanking you for your service. And
no, babe, no one took the link. Not a Mandy, not a Sean, not a Gigi. Who else? Ola. Any one of the many loudmouths in the chat. Bright, did you have something to say? Nobody took the link. That's too bad.
I appreciate that.
I was thinking, so like Christmas this year, Tanner's in Korea for Christmas, but he'll be back shortly after.
Nobody was talking about Christmas or your kid. I got to go back. I'm sorry, but I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it through. And I'm just going to let the cringe play. I fucking love it.
It has done. I think they served. They might have been a year, 2, 4 years or whatever. And they wish they were some kind of something else. So this is a platform where they can come on and they can tell all of y'all that they did this. And they're going to name their YouTube account. That's the dead giveaway, like Mandy was saying. I think that's what that is for this person. And Gigi Marie said that she thinks that she knows who it is. I think she mentioned it in the thread that I was on too.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'd be interested to who it is. I'd like to call that person out.
Yeah. Can you he's like he wants something. What do you want from up there? I didn't mean to distract, but that was Sawyer Brown. He's getting a haircut tomorrow. I just have it. What is it that he wants off the table?
There's nothing on the table.
He's like,
Bye, Whipster.
So thank you. Like there's a couple. I'll let you see it that are thanking you for your service, and
I appreciate that.
I was thinking, so like Christmas this year, Tanner's in Korea for Christmas, but he'll be back shortly after. But that was one thing I was gonna make, like a graphic of, like, not for specifically anyone, but just kind of like supporting the troops at the holiday, like just like a morale boosting thing. Yeah. Like whether it's
she was going to, but she didn't. Why say you're going to make some morale boosting graphic for military troops over the holidays when you didn't fucking do it? Miss, both of my husbands were military. My son's in the military. I'm a whole ass military dependent. You should have just kept that to yourself. But you were so desperate to shut Sean up and deflect from Gigi and Sean trying to figure out that it's Paula behind that fucking military person account, that this is where you went. It's fucking great. I love it. Mandy, don't you ever fucking die.
A tent or a hut or a, like, wherever it is, like,
I do.
That's random.
I'm just calming down from my diatribe. No, but
you also
that is Sean. He couldn't help himself. He is so fucking livid that she has humiliated him once again. He's not dumb. He knows Mandy. He knows his wife. He knows that she does that on purpose to shut him up. He knows that we know that she does that shit on purpose to shut him up. It's great. Once again, he has been completely humiliated and cucked and muzzled by his fucking wife. It's great. And it's the best when he's talking about anything relating to the military and she does it. It's fucking great.
Did you chug a Red Bull?
I did.
No, but now you have aloe water. Drink that.
Yeah, I need to.
You did fantastic.
Did I do a good job?
Yeah, that was, I mean, the main thing is that I wanted to talk about.
She knows she's in trouble. BBJ's vet bill. Hey, Sam, forgot to unsub. Enjoy losing subs. All right, then. Bye-bye.
And I don't give a shit.
Have a good day, hun.
Whether what she thinks of my, decision to talk about it, or what she thinks of our opinions, because they're kind of like assholes. Everyone's got one. Mm-hmm. Randy, Wendy, your game is weak. Mm-hmm. Your game is weak.
So then she goes back to Randy and Wendy. You know what? Do you guys know why she had to go back to Randy and Wendy so fast? Because Sean loves talking about Randy and Wendy. It's really weird. Really fucking weird. But he's upset. He's more obsessed with Randy and Wendy than anyone else. That's why she brought it back to Randy and Wendy. She's trying to make it up to him. She's trying to dig her ass out of the hot water that she landed in when she just interrupted him. Mm-hmm. She's desperate. Hey, Kumquat manager. Good to see you.
You have just...
Hey, Ami.
It's...
I love Hollow's choice of emojis. The wonky eyelash and Harlow. Good to see you, Harlow.
I just think that what the cat and mouse game that she does with people is absolutely is I don't know why anyone still hangs out as a friend, Wendy, because she's gonna do it to you. It's just
Chris, I'm not sure. I know there's still I've been gone. I left, what day did I leave last week? Wednesday. Came back Saturday, and then it's just been, Christmas. So I can't answer that question, but I will definitely look for it for sure. I know Yaba's finishing up all the Christmas cards today.
just a matter of time. And you know that. It's a
Mhm.
matter of time.
Mhm.
Y'all will fall out and she'll do it too.
Cub87 says, I miss Angie and Sanj. Excuse me. Look, that was such a weird, awkward pivot. I have to watch it again. Sorry, not sorry, but I have to. It's so weird. First, she tried to pivot to her family, but there's not much for her to say about her family, especially her family at Christmas. Because for one, like she said, her one kid is in the military and overseas. Notice she didn't mention her daughter, Chloe. And so that's why she had to get off of the family Christmas status update, because she can't give a status update on Chloe. She can't say, and Chloe's da 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 da, because Chloe has not talked to her mom since 2020. So there's that. So that didn't work. So then she had to expose herself for wanting to make a graphic for the military at the holidays, but she didn't do it. And then this was her Hail Mary. This was her final attempt at saving herself after what she just did to her husband and cucked him in front of the whole fucking internet again. It's fucking great. If all else fails, pivot to Randy and Wendy. That usually perks them right up.
Thing is that I wanted to talk about, and I don't give a shit whether what she thinks of my decision to talk about it or what she thinks of our opinions, because they're kind of like assholes. Everyone's got one.
Mhm.
Randy, Wendy, your game is weak.
Mhm.
Your game is weak. You have just I just think that what the cat and mouse game that she does with people is absolutely is I don't know why anyone still.
Face Dragon says I should go get on a reflective vest since people think it's an airport and they need to announce their departures. That was funny as shit.
Hangs out as a friend, Wendy, because she's gonna do it to you. It's just a matter of time.
They literally say that about everybody. Everybody. Y'all need to put your little noggins together and come up with something new, because that shit, not only is it played out, but you apply it to everybody and it totally negates any morsel of validity you may have had.
And you know that. It's a
Mhm.
matter of time.
Mhm.
Y'all will fall out and she'll do it to you.
Mhm.
I'm here to tell you, it's gonna happen. There's a few people like that. Notoriously, people waited for their friendship to blow up so they could see the aftermath. Me and Sam are two.
Mhm.
Um, Unfortunately, Sin and Randy, nobody wanted it to happen, but
Mhm.
they were curious to see what the fallout was.
I mean, somebody like Wendy, she just channel hopped straight from Wendy into Randy's.
yeah,
Once Diane, and they were still strap hanging with Diane until both Sam and Savage both went after Diane and drove her away. And then and only then. I think yeah, it's just
I don't completely remember it like that, but I mean, you guys are living in fantasy land, so I guess that would account for the fuzziness of the whole thing. Randy is too kind and looks past everything. Yeah, it was going to happen. Those people were trash. Yep, that's true.
I think that you've got a couple
Andy.
people, you've got a couple platforms that are, just trying desperately to stay believable and stay relevant. Randy's got her people and they'll listen to her. And she
Addicted to cold brew. Yes, we did. I remember yours specifically because I remember howling and then screeching who it was from. I remember that.
doesn't have to act that desperate.
Mm-mm.
She doesn't. That whole thing that she pulled when Sin came back up to give her opinion was some straight up TT shit. It was
it's
a TT.
pretty unstable.
Yeah, it was really unstable. And it was these outlandish stories of that this person was, responsible for their trauma.
Mhm.
Like that person had enough power. I mean, you've heard how I've been talked to. Hey, Presley, how I've been talked
Thank you,
about
Press. It's good to see
by
you.
TT. The way she talks about me, I come swinging out of the jungle and freaking do double backflips and crash through windows and it's not
becoming a little bit like that.
yeah.
It's
And that's
becoming a little
how
bit.
Randy is.
Yes, now it's back to Trisha. But to hear them tell it, Trisha's crazy, because she talks about Sean, and it's been almost 5 years. But for them to talk about Trisha, even though it's also been almost 5 years, it's totally fine and not crazy or weird at all. Hey, Jay Curry, good to see you. Thank you for being a member for 14 months. We love our renegades. Oh, K Bun says I was in that stream. That's not what Randy said at all. Shocker. Shocker, K Buns.
Trying to come off like,
Hey,
but
angry
she's still
veteran.
she's like at the oh pity me.
I wonder if Angry Veteran knows that Mandy and Sean have been taking pot shots at Ron, specifically Ron's store, and the fact that he resells Temu shit. I wonder if Angry Veteran is aware of that.
Stage for what this person has done to me. You know, have pity on me because this person has so much power that they caused me to do this.
Yeah.
AV
is in here.
Oh yeah.
Say hello.
Hey, what's up, dude? That's the
Do you really had to interrupt her or interrupt her? Oh my God, that reminds me. I put it on Twitter, but if you're on Twitter, you don't know. Kat's Rules sent us a card, and on the front of the envelope, she wrote, "To my 2 favorite lesbians because ATX and Sean don't count." That shit was funny as shit. Yeah, that was so natural. Also, that Mandy and Sean said if you have veteran, teacher, etc. in your name, it's probably a lie. Lisa Simpson, you're so right. He did just get done saying that, didn't he? Didn't he? God, these two, I swear.
that's the beginning and end of it. And the only thing, again, I'll say it again, is they have made everybody that's looking at this situation want to hear from Sin again. That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Girl, send me a DM.
Boy, that was a banger, Sean. Oh, send you a DM. Oh, Mandy wants in on the Sin stuff. That's funny.
We got you. Is that enough drama? Should we
You got her? You got the goods, do you?
talk about something else? Or should we move on to a different topic? There's other topics happening in the drama community, but I haven't been keeping up with it.
But you're right. It's I am wearing
Yeah, you are.
Sin's
Who fucking
Yeah.
cares?
Sean says doesn't give a shit whether it's true or not. That's a fucking awesome story. Right?
Clearly.
We were at the grocery store today. It is no fun. Run out the store. No, you did really well, but it was very, very crowded.
My dad calls us and
Oh, this
asks
is
us to
okay.
come
This
by.
part is just them patting themselves on the back because his dad, who's elderly, needed them to take him to the store for some last minute Christmas things, and he was patting himself on the back for being the kind of son who does that. It's great. So I think, well, you know what? Let's just go look. I just want to see if there's any new community tab posts. No, we just have this one. That was funny. Nobody cares about your chickens. Nobody cares about your chickens. All right. Oh, look. Who makes a fucking community tab post about their elderly husband's freaking glasses and contacts prescription? I think that's great. Okay, where was I? Hold on. I lost my tab. Oh, wait. Let me check over in StreamYard, see if anyone took the link. No, nobody took the link. That's too bad. That's fine. Boy, a lot of people got a lot of shit to say on the Twitter and in the comment section, but nobody wants to step up and just talk to me face to face. Anyone want to come and try to, help me see the light and see the error in my ways? Anyone? No? No, that's too bad. I guess just keep, keep what you're doing. If that's working for you, that's fine. Who cares about the chickens? Literally nobody. Oh yeah, they said that's what they said about they were saying that which I guess I never thought about this before. Like when you have chickens, I mean, I guess it makes sense because like we have pets. So when you go on vacation, if you don't take your pets with you, what do you do with them? You board them, right? But when you have a bunch of chickens, you can't like board your chickens. So you have to have somebody like come in and take care of them for you. And I guess that's not easy to come by or whatever. So Mandy's thinking about starting a business where she takes care of people's chickens when they go out of town. I think it's great. I think you should definitely do that. Oh, Kitch Breeder says you block everyone, honey bun. First of all, probably 90% of the accounts that got blocked were socks anyway. So if a motherfucker has one sock, they've got 2 socks, they've got 3 socks, just switch accounts and take the link. Kitch Breeder, did you try to take the link and you were unable to or something? Having someone take care of your chickens isn't that tough as long as you check for eggs and make sure the food and water is all good. Yeah. Hopefully everyone locks their nightstand money up. You would hope. You would hope. All right. Well, I know Ron has been going on, but I'm just not interested in that shit right now. It's kind of funny, but I will real quick just go peek in on the Facebook, see if there's anything there we need to see. Oh my gosh, the Attic Facebook page has 3 new posts. One of them was 4 hours ago. Whoa, hold on. Stop the press. Is Ron offering a whole new service down at the Attic? First of all, today's Tuesday. So, okay. He specifies here that Wednesday. Okay, I was going to say, because Tuesday is not a business day. You would think Brandon the Possum King from this post posted 4 hours ago saying come in between 12 and 5 with your use/working game systems. You would think that meant come in today between 12 and 5. But if you read further, you'll see clearly he's talking about Wednesday. So is it only Wednesday from 12 to 5? I'm not sure. He says, we're entertaining offers on used/working game systems. Oh, he's trying to flip game systems? Oh, he's trying to be a pawn shop? I'm pretty sure in the state of Indiana, you have to have a license to own and operate a pawn shop. So you might want to watch your ass there, Mr. Corbin. Make sure you've got all the appropriate licensing in place. We're entertaining offers on used/working game systems. So if you want to sell Ron fucking Corbin your used but working game system, take it on down to the Attic between 12 and 5 on Wednesday. First of all, again, sir, when are people with actual regular jobs supposed to find time in their day to make it down to your store downtown between 12 and 5 p.m.? Are they supposed to put in PTO to take their kids' used Xbox down to the Attic to see what kind of lowball ass fucking offer you're going to give them? Do you think Ron's gonna give more for used/working game systems than the local pawn shop would? Is this Kitch Breeder really just participating in the chat? Weren't you just saying some shit about how I block everybody? And now you're just participating? Whatever. I think he wants the unemployed crowd. He must. I'm sorry, but it's not just a Wednesday. Not just a regular ass any old Wednesday between 12 and 5. But the Wednesday after Christmas, when people can't take any more time off of work, they probably just used whatever PTO is left for the holiday. You think people got PTO left on Wednesday, December the 27th to put in a PTO hour to come down between 12 and 5? Oh, let me guess. They're supposed to come on their lunch break. They're supposed to use their lunch break. I will be shocked if the Attic, Connorsville, Indiana, quote unquote, does not have a line out the door between 12 and 1 tomorrow of people taking their lunch break to bring their used game system down for Ron to make an offer on. He'll probably keep it to play for himself. He wants the crackheads that want to sell their kids new video games they got for Christmas to come on in. Wow. That's great. DM me with questions or directions. Crackhead hours. Okay, so 3 days ago, Ron was live down at the attic. I guess we can watch that. Oh my God, 2 whole
Master
minutes.
Ronnie P.
Hold on. Did he just call himself Ronnie P? Babe, did you hear him? He called himself Ronnie P. I'm dead. That's what we call you, sir. I have 120 hours PTO. At least I get to bring it with me next year. Holy crap, Kirby Furby. That's a lot of PTO. Holy moly. Master Ronnie B. Look at this fool. Look at him. What is this on his head? What is this? What is this? Look, sir. You guys see what I see? Do you see what I see? He has a credit card swiper thingy. I'm impressed. I can't believe he takes debit and credit. I'm shocked to see that Ronald Corbin takes debit and credit. I really am.
Oh, hey, it's me. It's Master Ronnie P. Negs, whatever you want to know me from the internet. I'm down here at the attic. We are open today from
Magic Destroyer said it's a don't rag.
12 to 5 or 6, not sure.
He only takes EBT for the chips. He can't even take EBT for the energy drinks, just the chips.
It's the holidays. But I just wanted to remind you that we still have all kinds of sales. And hey, for the next couple days, people that come in, I'm going to be springing some random discounts on you. Just random discounts.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck kind of a genius business mogul plan is that? If you come in, I'll sprinkle random discounts. Wow. I'm swiping my card at no one's store that looks like this. No shit. He's got 6 likes on this motherfucker. Who is it? Step forward. Mary, Sue. Oh, there's his mom, Cindy Martin, Linda, Michelle, and of course, Clara.
You never know. If you're
Are they still having Black Friday sales? Yeah, he said he was going to extend the Black Friday sales now past Christmas.
a frequent shopper, you might get a big discount.
If you're a frequent shopper, you might get a big discount. Tell us you are desperate for a customer to come in and buy literally fucking anything without telling us you are desperate for a customer to come and buy literally fucking anything. That is fucking hilarious.
If it's your first time here, you might get a little discount. I'm going to be springing discounts on everybody. We still have socks. We have a lot of clothing.
Babe, do you hear that? Somebody might be at the door.
Almost all the DVDs
Do you want me to go look?
are gone, but we still got all these hats. We've got all
Look, nothing. Nobody's buying a fucking thing.
these keychains. Yeah, body jewelry is still 50% off. And
It was Christmas and he couldn't sell a Nightmare Before Christmas figure.
more came in. Cell phone accessories. Oh, man.
Exactly. Thank you, Lisa. Ron, you're supposed to end the sales. That way people feel like they need to come in before the sale ends. Lisa Simpson, you are a genius business mogul.
And how many times are we losing chargers? 25% off. Jeffree Star palettes.
Slow down, dude. See, he goes so fast and he doesn't spend any time with the camera on anything because he knows we are checking inventory. Oh, okay, baby.
We've got a ton of guitar stuff. Look, we got strings. And we've got more chargers, but we've got all these
We got strings, we got chargers, I got 2 whole guitar straps.
strings and capos. And we have a case full of musical equipment. If you repair guitars, come down here. I will give you a discount on
Wait, what? He said if you repair guitars, come on down. What?
and capos. And we have a case full of musical equipment. If you repair guitars, come down here. I will give you a discount on any of this stuff in the case. Any of the music stuff, come on down. I'm going to give you a discount today.
I can't believe he's just slanging discounts the way he is. Dude, it's already cheap shit. God, it's great. Julian, Ricky, and Bubbles.
And tomorrow, only today.
Those Jeffree Star palettes getting older by the minute. They sure are.
And tomorrow, and that is if we open tomorrow, because tomorrow is a busy.
Krabby Joe said, I'm selling the strings DC pulls me with. Come on down. We have several puppets amongst us on these YouTube streets, don't we, boys and girls? Lots of puppets. Puppets everywhere. And then he's selling Zeeth's leftover equipment. That's funny as shit.
Day. We have
He's selling Zeeth's tools. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe Zeeth can get on somebody else's panel and get the money together to replace it all.
party to go to, and I don't know what else is going on. So you might want to get down here.
I don't believe that for a second that he had a Christmas party to go to. You're lying. First of all, who in Connorsville, Indiana is hosting a fucking Christmas party? And those who are, who the fuck's inviting a Ron Corbin? Nobody.
Today because I'm giving discounts on these things.
I need socks. Who can go buy me some? Addicted to cold brew. You're so funny. Look, desperate for someone to buy one of his overpriced, shitty ass guitars.
Thanks. You see these? They were 10% off. Come on in.
Oh my God, Adolf Negs, I love your picture.
Negotiate with me. Let's talk. All right, I'm gonna
God. Now he's willing to just make it a whole fucking swap meet. Come in and negotiate with me. This is fucking great.
be here most of the day, and if I'm not here,
That's right, Mushroom Destroyer. Nobody wants Ron at their party. That's why he was buying teens booze. Yeah, Carrie, every time he says 10% off of one of those guitars, I just fucking die inside laughing. Like 10%. Oh God, let me rush on down there before he drops it down to 5%.
my helpers can call me because I am just a call away. And by the way,
Casey was in BGTV's chat saying they should panel up, and he was like, yeah, no shit. What for? It's not like that storyline was that in depth, that involved. I think over the course of, 3 total interviews that we heard from Zeeth and his side of the story, I think it was covered. Unless, of course, it's just a matter of Casey recognizing, how was it put to me? A diversity in checkbooks throughout the community at large, perhaps.
those are for sale too. Those little, I just put them on there because
Those little what? You don't even know what the fuck they are. What are those things? They're ugly. What are they?
helpers can call me because I am just a call away. And by the way,
Wait, what?
those are for. I'm gonna get down here today because I'm giving discounts on these things.
Oh, okay.
You see these? They were 10% off. Come on in. Negotiate with me. Let's talk. All right. I'm going to be here most of the day. And if I'm not here, my helpers can call me.
He started saying my employees and stopped himself and changed it to helpers. Because he's not paying them. He doesn't want to call them employees. That is fucking hilarious. Lisa Simpson says, Casey has been following an ALR reaction channel for a while. You can't tell me she didn't know about what was being said in the community about Negs. Wow, Lisa.
Because I am just a call away. And by the way, those are for sale too. Those little, I just put them on there because there's nowhere else to put them right now. All right.
What the fuck are they? Lisa says they are volunteers like he is. That's right. No one's getting paid in Ron's store, and Ron ain't getting paid on the internet. It's great. It's all volunteer work.
Hope to see you. It is Saturday. Get down here. It's time.
All right. Well, that was fun. Thanks for being here, guys. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.